When you join 4-H, you are a part of something big, as there are more than 6 million members nationwide and more than 90,000 clubs. So who is 4-H right for? I would imagine Melinda would tell us everyone.
It sure is, Melaine. Thanks for having us.
So Melinda introduced us to your program, but we're going to talk about 4-H as a whole.
Yeah, 4-H is a program for kindergarten through 13th grade. Anyone who's interested in really the idea of hands-on learning. 4-H exists for the opportunity for young people to learn and master skills, both technical skills like the how-tos of things, but also the life skill, the communication and decision-making, critical thinking skills that go along with the mastery of those skills as well. It really is for anyone.
So how do I get involved in 4-H? Should I find a local club?
Yeah, you absolutely can find a local club. Our office is here in the Brown County office, and there are offices in every county across Wisconsin. Give the Extension office a call, ask for information about clubs and groups and where you could best fit. We have hands-on projects and more than 300 hands-on projects.
Wow.
So if there's an interest that your young person has, we have a 4-H project to help support their learning and their growth.
I've got a Lego master in my home. Something for him?
Yes, absolutely. There's a Lego project. There's also robotics programs that teach the coach, so he takes the Legos to the next level and kind of amps it up. It really is intended to grow our young people from kindergarten all the way through their 13th year and grow their mastery, fan their sparks, and ignite their passions for maybe careers even.
You just wrapped up the fair in Brown County.
We did.
I was really impressed by the exhibit hall there of all of these young peoples, whether they made artwork in school or did a project on their own. Is that something that a lot of 4-Hers work toward?
It is. You know, for a lot of our 4-Hers, the fair is a capstone experience. They spend all year learning and working on those skills that we just talked about. And the fair is an opportunity for them to receive public affirmation for all of their work. So they get the chance to talk with a judge and get some ideas for future projects, but also for those of us who are going to the fair to walk through and admire, appreciate, and recognize their hard work and dedication.
What sort of parent leadership are you in need of?
So we can always use parents and leaders that are willing to even take a small portion of helping. If you are a crocheter and could help to teach someone how to crochet, or if you know how to sew, or you love baking or cake decorating, we're always looking for someone that might be able to help a young person who might not have that support at home to help them learn that passion as well. It's about fanning the flames of our young people's interests, and we need adults that can help us teach that.
I think it's important too. You don't have to have a barn to participate in 4-H. You don't have to have access to animals to participate. This is something that if you're interested in that, you can connect them with folks in their community.
Absolutely. So if you live in the city but want to learn about animals, we have horseless horse projects. We have projects that we can connect you to get out to a farm, learn from them, understand the kind of the management part of animals, and also learn the processes of taking care of them. And if that sparks your flame enough and you want to own, we can work towards that as well. About probably a third of our projects have something to do with animals, but a lot of them have nothing to do with animals themselves. It's communication and cultural arts, foods and nutrition, which I guess does have a connection as well to all of those things.
Photography, you can take pictures of cows if you want.
Absolutely, absolutely. Our animal projects are certainly there, but we have a lot of things for those who might not be interested in it as well.
What do you see as students grow and progress through 4-H?
It is amazing to watch our young people come in to 4-H as quiet and shy, and by the time you see them in high school, they are poised and well communicators. We see them grow in their leadership abilities. 4-H is really about growing our young people's leadership abilities and their confidence so that they become workforce ready and good solid workforce people for us in the future as well. So it really does, we see them grow in their abilities and as well as their skill sets.
And also a great chance to connect with some new friends that maybe don't go to school with you, or you get a chance to see out socially in the community. If you're looking to find a 4-H club near you, we're going to have a link to the website, this one right here on ours, 4h.extension.wisc.edu. We know it's a mouthful.